You have 3 wings, and actually this acts as an airfoil too, the spreader on the landing gear. But the advantage of a triplane is maneuverability, and that's why the Red Baron loved it. The disadvantage is speed. They're not real fast. So when you go from a triplane to a biplane like those, you increase speed, but you decrease maneuverability. When you go from a biplane to a monoplane, you get more speed, but again, less maneuverability. So Fokker designed, for the Germans, designed this, and he designed those planes over there, which we're going to see. And he was actually Dutch. And, but he was a genius. This plane is British biplane. The other thing is Fokker developed synchronization, firing the guns with the arc of the propellant. So there's a cam that when the arc of the blade is like that, the gun will fire. But it will not fire when it goes into that arc. The problem with that is, if this is rated at 300 rounds a minute, you actually can effectively cut it down to 150, cut it in half. So the French actually would mount their guns above the arc of the prop and then have full firepower. This is an example. British followed the French. So they had, this is an SE-5, and this was in a movie called The Aviators. Not the one that's about Howard Hughes, the old one, which was actually about aircraft. But they started off in World War I. But this is a replica that is not ours, but has been here forever. And what I'll talk to you about right now is the fact that a plane was always typically flown by the same pilot. So he was allowed to customize it, and they called it nose art. And I love this one. This is a knight's glove squeezing a dachshund, so it was supposedly very offensive to the Germans. But you'll see nose art on all these planes. Like in World War II, the Enola Gay. Enola Gay was the mother of the pilot of that B-29. And the planes that you saw down there all have distinctive nose art, like the Spitfire. Well, the Spitfire's over here right now. You'll see that, yeah.
Do you know the difference between the 5 and the 5A? SE-5A?
Not off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Probably.
I hear more of the 5As than the 5s. Is that right? Or they made more of them, I suppose?
We just call it the SE.
Yeah.
I don't even know whether it's an A or what, what it is. But it's got a Lewis gun up top. And the pilot didn't stand up and fire. He had a rod, and he could fire the gun with the rod. It's above the arc of the prop, so it's fired full speed. And if he needed to change the magazine, he just tilted it down. The other thing the Brits and the French would do is they'd attack from below, and they would rotate the gun and strafe the plane from below. So they were very, very effective.